Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. Got to adjust to the sun coming in earlier. Oh, it's 3 o'clock, not noon. That's why. As always, first thing we're going to do is recap. Yesterday, we missed the big middle. We hit the under. Had I not had dinner plans, probably just rode the under. Suggs over 4.5 rebounds. The ends with 4. Could not get one in the first half. He also spent some time on the bench with an injury. Hart PRAs over, no issue, and Paul George points over, no issue. We got out of the day minus a half a unit because we tried the middle. Listen, I'll live with those long term. You got to hit 1 in 20 of those basically to be profitable. So I honestly thought we'd get more value, but I digress. Not a small slate, not a lot of plays for me today, but I do have some that I am pretty confident in. Hart triple-double, yes. So let's get right into today's slate. This is a play that I've already released in the Discord. I've not released this yet on Twitter. This will be the next write-up that I release. I like Benedict Mathurin over 18.5 points. Over in 7 of 8 games this season when he attempts more than 7 field goals. They've got Naismith out, Nembhard out, Toppin game time decision. As you can see, over the last 6 games, he's played 30-plus minutes in each of them. I think that trend continues. He's going to see 30-plus minutes. Also think he's going to see more than 7 field goal attempts, but a floor of 7 field goal attempts. When we look last 30 games with a floor of 7 field goal attempts and 30 minutes. Again, I think these are both very conservative numbers. The floor for each of these. Over in both matchups versus Orlando in this scenario, and over in 67% of his last 30 games. So love this spot for that game was crazy. I can't believe Dallas. What was it? It was Golden State minus 6.5 into the third, I think. So, yeah, Dallas, hell of a run. Great game last night. I'm on Mathurin in this game. I also looked at Miles Turner's under. Again, Orlando is kind of depleted. Out without Banchero, without Wendell Carter Jr., obviously a center. I still lean under. I'm not going to take the under. Lean under for Miles Turner's points, averaging 17.4, lines at 18.5. Strong lean to the under, but we'll keep it as a lean. Anyone else? I didn't really see value in Tyrese here. I think they struggle. Yeah, they struggle with points against point guards. You can see he went over. I believe this was 3 of 4 last season versus Orlando. I consider the over here as assists do not look as good. What is this? 2 and 2 last season. They are 29th versus point guards and assists. Suggs did have a solid game. I think he had 17 points in the first half, which pissed me off because he had no rebounds. Nothing for me on Hallie. Now, I do think you could do something like a Hallie 15 and 8. That would probably be kind of the floor I see him at tonight. If that's even money, there's not major mathematical data behind that either. That's just a feeling. I'm not releasing it. But if you're sweating for action, that's something that I could see. Let's see anything else in this game that caught my eye. Rebounds. I honestly didn't even look into Mathurin's rebounds, but let's see him when he plays 30. Over in 18 of the last 30. Mathurin rebounds might not be a bad spot either, but they don't allow a lot of rebounds. Any requests in this game? If not, we'll probably keep it moving. Pelicans, OKC. OKC's missing everybody. It's just a nasty spot. I'm on the full game over. I don't think they'll be able to stop OKC. I seen Shea was as high as 30.5 today. Looks like there's still some 30.5s. I believe it even opened 27.5. So this line's moved a lot. I don't want either side of it. We talked about it in the Discord. If I wanted to play it, it would have to be an under. Still, it's a pretty good hit rate and wins of 15+. Not this season. My God, they've won 6 games this year by 15 or more points. Crazy. No, I'm good on Shea. Remember, Chet's out in this game as well. Let's see. Yeah, the only two props I have out are LeBron over. Wait, did I not release Benedict Mathurin yet? Oh shit. Boys, get that in. I gotta release that in the Discord. I played that like an hour ago. No Vig is still at minus oh 04. FanDuel's at 08. I only paid an 06. My fault. Benedict Mathurin over 18.5 points. My fault, Discord. I just got in here and realized. I seen I got Oubre. I thought I got Benedict out too. So yeah, let me get those in the banners. I got a couple out already. LeBron over 8.5 assists. Oubre over 17.5 points. Shout outs to Joel. I'm telling Joel on that one. Benedict Mathurin over 18.5 points. That one has moved 2 pennies, so that's on me for it moving that much, but at least it's not really moved a lot. I'd have felt real bad. All right, so those are the three we got up right now. Nothing for me on Shea. I'm honestly going to avoid this game. I thought Jalen Williams was even like a game time decision. The other Jalen Williams is out. Okay. Cleveland, Philly, had some thoughts here. We went Kelly over 17.5 points. Man, they're without everybody in this game. Not a lot of data without George, but let's go without Maxey, without Embiid. Yeah, I'm taking that. Over 17.5 for Oubre. That was an easy call. If this game weren't going to be such a blowout, Donovan Mitchell's points would have been a play, but the spread's 10.5. I know somebody's going to have to score for Philly. This is uncommon for me to take an over in a game like this, but somebody's got to put up points for them. Even if he plays 3 quarters, he should have 20 field goal attempts. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation tonight. Allen is a game time decision, so is Merrill. There's really no one else I want to target in that game. Boston and Brooklyn. Boston coming off an abysmal loss to Atlanta. Right? Was that last night? 2 nights ago? Drew Holiday. Yeah, last night versus Atlanta, lost. I think they come out tonight focused. They gotta recover after that one. Spread on this game is really 9. Celtics are 9-point favorites. Keep in mind that DK Metcalf will be limited in practice on Wednesday. Keep in mind that this could be a super blowout. Over in 4-6 wins by 10 plus. Over 3 or 4 wins by 15 plus. Kind of like Tatum's over tonight. J-Dub playing center again tonight. Maybe his rebounds for OKC. Yeah. Again, though, it's a blowout. I don't know who they're going to run. I mean, obviously they're down some bodies. Chet's out. Hartenstein's out. The other Jalen Williams is out. Caruso's out. They're depleted. Over 6.5 does seem low. He had 12 potentials last night. Oh, yeah, centers versus New Orleans, too. I do like that trend. I don't know. I'm probably going to stay away from it. It's probably not a bad look. Huge upset last night in that Celtics game, Storch. You're 100% right. Spots in this game we like. Like I said, I like Tatum. I like JB as well, as long as they play full minutes. 8-point game. How were they last year in back-to-backs? Not a lot of sample size there. I'm not going to get cute. I like both guys over. It's a 9-point spread game. I'm probably all right missing out on it if it does hit. I wonder what Drew's PRAs would be at. I liked this earlier in the season, 21, 22, 23. Derek White had a lot of threes last night. Okay. Not going to play this. You said Derek White hit a lot of threes. Wow, I did not realize Brooklyn's allowing the fewest threes made per game. Man, y'all know me. This isn't the kind of game I really like to unload a lot of units. 10-point spreads. I probably leave money on the table, but I'm good on just really not diving too much. This is one that has bothered me all day. I know Levine's going to play most likely and all this other stuff, but even at 17.5, I like Vooch. Even at 17.5, I like Vooch. Points. 17.504 at FanDuel is the best number I see. I'm going to put that down on the list. Maybe we do run a little parlay tonight, 3 legs or something. Nikola points over. I do like that one. Like these days are gone for Cat, right? Sub 15 most likely, sub 10 definitely. Yeah, it doesn't really move the needle. McBride keeps ticking up. I was looking around after the Brunson news. It's hard to find a line for McBride. I like McBride's over though. Y'all know me, WVU boy. Support him when I can. Brunson might be. It's hard to attack this Knicks game too with the Brunson questionable. I'll leave you guys with I do kind of like Vooch and Levine's over, and low key if Brunson doesn't play, I like him even more. So keep an eye on those two. I will leave you with those two. Points over for both of those guys. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Clippers at Houston. I was talking about this one in the chat today. Harden revenge game. Double price was not as good as I wanted it to be. Man, I know he hasn't had one all season. It's not even the best matchup, but he's either having a triple-double or 30 points. That's how I feel about Harden tonight. Don't trust Sengun. I do think it's a good spot for him. I do think it's a good spot for Sengun here. I hate his coach. I like the double-double. Actually, we'll put that on the list. Sengun double-double. Because this is so stupid. Only one game where he didn't play 25 minutes and didn't get a double-double. I like Sengun's double-double. I think, hold on, let me give this a refresh. Let's go see how Houston plays versus pick and roll ball handlers. Houston, Fred VanVleet. Very middle of the pack. Good in transition, though. Probably not the spot I attack Fred. Oh, this is another spot I wanted to talk about today. You like Sengun's rebounds at 9.5? Me too. I do too. I like Norman Powell tonight. Put him on the list. Put Norman Powell on the list tonight. I like his points over. Maybe Bont down. Maybe we get cute. Kevin Porter has a very high usage percentage. His minutes might be low, but the minute we see his minutes tick up, I think we see his stat sheet just start to stuff. I mean, usage percentage of 30.9 right now. Very high. I think he's got a very high ceiling on this team this year. Fred is a game time decision. I'm not fading Jalen Green. What's his rebounds at? That was like a regular fade for me. Yeah, never mind. If that was 8.5, we would smack that. We would smack that. All right, moving on. Kuzma's back. I want to say he played like 17, 18, 20 minutes last game. 24 minutes last game. I like Kuzma's over. I think it's just a high potential spot. I like him. He could even score 25 here. 24 in the last game. I bet he plays 30. I mean, how long was that break? 2 weeks. I think high ceiling for Kuzma tonight. I mean, sure, it's a good matchup for Chris Paul. I honestly kind of like. I still like this too. I like Chris Paul. Put CP's points on the list too. We're not going to be able to get an outline on CP3 though, because it's already so low. I think we had some requests on Poole today. It's really a decent matchup for Poole too. I see why people liked it. He's only played 4 games with Kuzma this season. 2-2 in those games. Don't think we see a 23-minute performance out of him, though. Also, don't think we see just 17% usage. I think we see 30 plus, but 25% usage. Yeah. 25% plus usage percentage. Not an ugly matchup. Yeah, I kind of like Poole here. That's the bitch of it is I like Poole and Kuzma. I think Kuzma's got the more. I think Poole might be the safer play, but Kuzma has the better like ladder potential. Tough call. I like Poole and Kuzma over in this game. This game could be a fun one to maybe run a little bit of a parlay in. Yeah, if you could get CP at like 8 plus assists and Kuzma and Poole both at 15, I think I like that. Detroit, Milwaukee, we've got Damian Lillard, doubtful or out, one of the two. And then Giannis is now probable. Total on this one's 218, I think. 212. Bucks are 6.5 point favorites. 32.5 points is a bunch of points. Lillard a game time decision. Middleton game time decision. I don't like it for Giannis tonight. With or without the boys, I don't like it for Giannis tonight. Probably like Giannis is under. Jalen Duran, though? Or not Jalen Duran. Jaden Ivey? Jaden Ivey's out. Yep. Lillard is officially out. Okay. So Ivey's out. Lillard's out. Tobias, maybe? Definitely not fading Cade's points here. That's been something we've done fairly regularly. That's not happening tonight. What about Malik Beasley breakout night? See, this line I could see. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think Beasley could be your sneaky spot in this game. But just to be honest, I don't have any great reads. I'm not forcing anything. If we end this show with 3-4 plays, that's fine with me. Minnesota, Portland. Do we have news on Ayton? I know he sat out last night. Game time decision. Did Underdog put out their 3 o'clock tweet? Underdog NBA. Marcus Smart. There we go. Will play. Questionable. Brunson, Allen, Van Fleet, Smart, Finney Smith, Simmons, Clark, Deuce McBride. Probable Giannis, Zach LaVine, and D'Lo. To be determined are still Beal, Simons, Ayton, Nurkic, Williams. Tough spot. I hate the NBA right now. Take 10 games out. If they won't play them, take them out. If Ayton played low-key, I'd probably take Rudy Gobert's points under. Just a big body in there. He's under in a bunch of games. Not that I think Ayton's some perennial defender. Big Nas Reed Day, I think. Actually putting that on the list. Is Ant going to bounce back? Is Dante Well, I know Ant had 26 points, but I think he shot an awful percentage last night. 8 for 19. Not good. Not for his standards. DiVincenzo just won 3. Had it early, too. Gave me false hope. It's like a first quarter 3. And then nothing. Conley on a back-to-back. Probably fade Conley. See, I hate Dante for fucking doing us like that yesterday because I like him tonight. We go points instead of threes and run them tonight. I like Dante's points over. I lean hard onto that. Simon's a game-time decision. Ayton a game-time decision. It's hard for me to get a read on the Portland team. Don't want to play with Ant tonight because he's the one that would lose minutes in a blowout. So would Rudy, though. That's why I like Nas. Like Nas and Dante points over in this matchup. If Ayton's big-ass played, I'd probably take his boards over. Not really too worried about Gobert. Maybe even just a double-double at plus money. I'd probably take that, honestly. Maybe Jeremy Grant. Is Jeremy Grant in a good spot? He had 21 last night. Portland, Jeremy Grant. It's not bad. It's not bad. Circle back here closer to tip-off. It's 10 p.m. game, and I've got unders and shit out, so I'll be active. Maybe a late ad there. I do have LeBron's assists over in this game, and we're going to spend a deep minute talking about Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves because I'm probably playing one of them. I don't know which one yet, but I'm probably playing one of them this evening. So yeah, this was all kind of centered around D'Lo's went to the bench, but you also see his potential assists just going crazy over the last 5 games. I set this at just 15 plus. He's averaging close to 20 over the last 5. Over in 77% of his last 30. 74% of games last season. And Lakers are healthy around him. It's not like they're down shooters. It's not like they're down AD. So love this spot for Braun. Oh, shit. 125 is still good. What did we lay this morning? I think we got a lot better number than that. Yeah, we laid a 115 on Fanatics this morning. Still think the 125, though, at DraftKings is playable, worth your money. We only played it to win 1 unit. That's what I'd recommend to you. Memphis is depleted as fuck. I mean, I guess Smart is looking like he's going to play, but Hayes and Vanderbilt and Woods are down for the Lakers. AD is a game-time decision. He's always a game-time decision. He's going to play. Jaw's out. Bane's out. I guess Smart's going to probably play unlimited minutes. Clark's out. They're just depleted. So I like the Lakers. I don't think they're going to rout them. I say this all the time. They're not going to blow anyone out. But I love LeBron over 8.5. If you want to get cute, run a parlay. Definitely love him 7 plus. Minus 200. All right, let's go look at AD's points. Not a bad matchup. Let me look at Reeves. We might go AD points, Reeves threes. We might go AD's points, Reeves threes. AD's been a wagon. I mean, last game he only played however many minutes. Let's see if we can find anything more. Says his eye is fine. Says he will play. Yeah, okay, but I like that. Best number on this? I got a 27.5, 125 at MGM, if that's real. 27.5, 125. I think he's good for 30. I think he's good for 30. Let's run that MGM number. Let me go log into MGM and see. And then we're going to go to Austin Reeves threes because I really think he's going to benefit well tonight as well. Player points. Yep, it's there. Lock it in. Anthony Davis over 27.5 minus 125 at MGM. If you're at a book where you got to play 28.5, I'd honestly still run it. This is just looks like a direct correlation to LeBron. Attempting more assists, potential assists. I like his points better, though. I like AD better than Reeves. I lean Reeves points over too. I've already got 2 points, 2 bets in this game. We'll keep it at that. This one we're injury plagued too. Nurk and Beal, both game time decisions. Hard to really get a feel for that Phoenix team. I think they're already large dogs. 8-point dogs on the road. All right. 13.5 is crazy. Now we're just gonna have to visit this one again also later this evening when injury news comes out for these late games. That's all I got for today. The 3 there at the bottom, I think I released 1 total. And then also don't forget we played Anthony Davis over 27.5 points, sides and totals. Celtics under 218, which is currently 218. Don't love that spot. We might end up getting out of that one. That one's only for 1 unit. We also have a 2.5 unit play on the Pelicans over 221.5. That one currently sits 225. So we love what we did there. All right, that's all I got for today. Again, I'll just do a quick recap and then, no NFL show today, NFL show tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow for the NBA show. Also, I think I am going to move to 3 o'clock. You guys are, I think, noticing. I know it kind of sucks because some of these plays will move. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to hit as many games as possible. And at least waiting until 3 gives me a better idea who is and isn't playing. Here's what we got for today. Pelicans over 221.5. Celtics under 218. LeBron over 8.5 assists. Kelly Oubre over 17.5 points. Benedict Mathurin over 18.5 points. And Anthony Davis over 27.5 points. Also going to leave you with some assists or some leans. I'm sorry. Half unit plays have been killing me. So maybe if I do run something like this, it'll be a watered down parlay. There's a 7-day free trial to the Discord. So if you're not in there, just pop in there. We've had a really good, I would say about 10 days now. There are some lotto wins in there. We're probably up 50 units in the last 10 days, but just a really strong outing day in and day out without the lottos. I like Nikola Vucevic points over, Zach LaVine's points over also in that game. I like Sengun for a double-double today. Also like Norman Powell to go over his points in that game. I like Kuzma and CP3 to both go over their points in the Spurs game. Also like Naz Reid and Dante DiVincenzo to go over their points in the Minnesota game. Kind of works out that there's a lot in the same games there. Might have some same game parlays pop out here this evening. That's all I have for now, though. Best of luck tonight. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, let's go.